You know, after a long day, I sure wish I knew what I was going to have for dinner, or better yet, have it ready for me, or easy to prepare at least. So I found that the best thing to do is plan. Do your meal planning. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and I hope you'll come join me. This is Debbie, and I'm the Starch Frenzy. I wanted to talk today about not only meal planning, but show you a little bit about how I do it and the planner I use. You saw before what I used in July, and this is what I'm using for August. I decided to go to a regular A5 size planner. And this one is particularly pretty. I thought it's a vinyl cover, and it's by Agenda 52. So as we open it up, it shows all the pretty little features of my Cocoa Daisy kit, monthly kit. Now, when you get Cocoa Daisy, you get a month at a time, and it comes with beautiful accessories. Depends on what kind of kit you get. You can get a little one or a larger one. I get kind of a medium size, I guess, some of the things. I don't get everything that they make, but it's sure tempting. So this month, it's all about an English kind of tea party and a beautiful daisy theme going on. So in here, I have some of the papers that comes with the Cocoa Daisy kit. And they are nice, beautiful, thick. It's cardstock, really, double-sided. So here is, isn't that spectacular? The artwork they do is just amazing. And and then they come, this month we had a beautiful paper clip and a little daisy charm. This bookmark is from the Agenda 52 brand, and I think she's so cute, so I keep her in here. And that just snaps into the reins if you'd like, but I think she's cute in the front pockets here. And I have some cards. You, me, and a cup of tea. That's so pretty. So we start off with the monthly tab for August. On the inside of the tab cover, you get a small little calendar that I've outlined and kind of colored in with some colored pencils to go with it. But on this particular small calendar, you can't write much, but it's just perfect for a single item that you want to track. In this case, I'm tracking my husband's work schedule because it can fluctuate throughout the month and what days he has off and the hours he works each day. But the next 2 pages are a month on 2 pages, so you can get the whole look layout of the month. So I personally like to keep track of our paydays, what we're doing for book club that month. Now this month I think we're just going out. We're not particularly reading the books, that's why I don't have it filled in, but I have these book club stickers. I normally write the book that we're reading. And like I said, birthdays, social events, when the cleaning ladies come, anything like that you want to keep track of for the month. And you have a little more room. The boxes are a little larger to write that down. This starts the month on a weekly basis. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and write down my menu for the dinners for my husband and I for this week. And I'll show you in a second, what I've planned for this coming week. And this week, actually, for August 1st, starts on a Wednesday. So I haven't written it in yet, but I'm going to write in, and it's hard for me to do in front of the camera, but I'm going to write down so I can make it nice and neat, what we're going to have for the dinners for each week. And this helps me get a good glance when I'm making a grocery list or just meal prepping in my mind, how much time I need to devote each day to making dinner. And scheduling that. I have an idea, are we going out to eat, or what am I making? Is it quick and easy, a crock pot, or something that takes a little more time? So that's the way I'm going to use that page. Now we come to a day on 2 pages. This is where you have the real planning space that I enjoy having, and I missed it when I had the traveler's notebook. So on the left side here, you've got already pre-printed in a 15-minute pickup, and then I just write down my morning routine and my evening routine. I know what I do for the routine, so I don't need to have that listed out, and I just check mark when I've done it. This side here has meals down, so I'm going to write down what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I do like to be specific when I can this may be that I come back to it and fill in what I've had. I don't necessarily plan out my lunches and dinners always. My breakfasts and lunch always. But it is nice to go back and have it on record as to what you've eaten. So that way, if you need to fine-tune your diet as far as weight loss or gain, or physically how you're doing, depending on with symptoms you might have, and you might have to be on a special diet that way with some restrictions. You can see, oh yes, I ate something I shouldn't have. It's just kind of nice to have that written down. And of course, the dinner that I do plan. And this space can be used for whatever you'd like, or drawing, or wouldn't have to be something that you'd write down. You can do it for planning. On this side, we have reminders for must do, call or email, a regular general to-do list, your plans for the day if you want to write down schedules. That's the way I use it anyway. If there's a time that I want to do something specifically, I've written that down. And here is a hydrant, or a water tracker actually, it says hydrate. But normally you would have 8 bottles of water, and whether or not you could check off whether or not you've drunk that much. But they've done it so decoratively with the theme in teacups. So I love that. So you have, for the week, I've got 7 of these double page daily to-dos that I'll be filling in more as I get along closer to that time. And then we start with week 2 again. And so that goes for the entire month of August. We have lots of pages. I don't always fill in each and every page, but I just love to have it if I need it. And then in the back, I do have a generic tab for September. It has on this side here some notes, holidays, special occasions, and then a blank unwritten in or unfilled in calendar for the month of September. I have it just in case. I may not use it at all. I may keep it, save it for maybe Christmas time if I have a lot more going on. But since you only normally have 1 month at a time with Coca Daisy, I keep this just in case I have a busy month the following month and I need to write, more information down. After that, I have several note pages. I'm in the process of taking some online courses, and I just want to have plenty of things, paper that I can write and keep my notes on and keep it all in my planner. In the back, I have a little pocket, or zipper pocket here that I keep some small stickers in. A lot of these come from Coca Daisy, but there's a few others that I use and order. This is cute for when you do your nails or pedicure. I use this. We have a RV that we have up the lake, so we go frequently on the weekends and so forth up there, so I'll use those little stickers for that time. If you need to do an oil change or rotate the tires, car wash, those are cute little stickers. That's by Oh Hello Stationery. Real cute company. They did also the RV stickers. Here's some Coca Daisy stickers that come with the kit, all color coordinated. And a few more, and even more yet. So I haven't finished decorating all of the month yet, so I have a lot of that still left to do. That is the planner I'm using, and let's talk a little bit about the meal planning specifically. I try to keep my meals fairly simple, and my groceries supplies now are a lot more simplified in that I cut out so much of what's in a grocery store that I don't buy anymore. I don't eat anymore. So that makes it fewer ingredients to cook with, and it just makes life even simpler and a lot more healthy for me. So I keep my meals simple. I try to look for variety. When I feel like I need it, I look on Pinterest or Facebook groups that I'm in. There's some great suggestions there. But I keep a recipe book that I've got some of my favorite recipes in, and then many times I'm just using single ingredients and combining them together. So here's kind of what I've come up with for this week. Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm going to be making an Oriental stir fry and rice. I'll have rice with that, and I probably will have a salad with it. My Oriental stir fry is just going to be vegetables that you would normally think of, snow pea pods, red peppers and onions and broccoli, and I love water chestnuts. I'll definitely include some of those. And a good stir-fry sauce. Either I'll make my own or get one that's very low or fat-free in a bottle, and maybe a little bit of soy sauce. And then Thursday, I'm going to have baked potatoes. I just put nutritional yeast on them. I don't put any, of course, any butter or even any vegan butter. But I'm thinking this time, I saw the idea in a picture of putting vegetarian, fat-free baked beans right on top of my potato. I think that's a great idea. It adds that little bit of moisture to the baked potatoes so they don't taste as dry. And I love the combination. That would be what I would normally eat at a barbecue anyway. And then I'll have a tossed salad with that, and we'll have some corn on the cob. And my husband loves this as well. And really, when you have eaten all of this, you are going to be full. Who needs the meat, right? Friday, we're going to have Mexican pasta salad. I found a recipe for that, and I'm going to use, this time, I'm going to use some red lentil corkscrew pasta that I found at Walmart. And it just has ground up red lentils as a flour and water, and that's how they make the pasta. So I can't wait to try that. Saturday, I'm going to be watching my granddaughter and a friend of hers, and we're going to be going for a swim and pizza that night. So the pizza place that I go to makes a great vegetarian pizza. I just ask them to omit the cheese and the olives, just because I don't care for olives. And they pile on the vegetables, and it's absolutely delicious. And I also bring a little nutritional yeast with me and sprinkle that on top as well. And then on Sunday, we're going to have, I found a recipe for vegan Salisbury steak meatballs with garlic, mashed potatoes, and mushroom gravy. And I'll probably have some green peas. Now, doesn't that sound fantastic? So I found this recipe online, and it is from it's from the website connoisseurusveg.com. And haven't tried it yet, but it looks amazing. There'll be one change that I make. This recipe, although it is vegan, is not necessarily whole food, because with whole food plant-based, we don't use oil. And it does call for some olive oil in the meatballs. And where else? I saw somewhere else they added some olive oil for the gravy. Well, I'm not going to use her gravy recipe. I have one that I like, that I love real well, mushroom gravy recipe. And of course, the mashed potatoes I'll make just the way she says it here. Let me tell you, you will not miss the oil. But please let me know in the comments below if you meal plan. Are you really good about it? I have gone through times where I'm great, and then I kind of fall off the wagon. And when I do, we eat out more. I spend more money. I probably have way more calories than I ever meant to. I know I do. And since I've been eating the whole food plant-based way, it's a lot harder to stay compliant when you eat out, because you never really know what all they put in the food. So I find that meal planning means I have the groceries that I need at home. I know what's for dinner. I can get it done in time, and the week just goes so much smoother. So I love to meal plan, but let me know what you do and how it works for you. Perhaps there's some tips that you can share with us and the fellow viewers that we can all benefit from. Let me just swing the camera around to me again here. Sorry for that. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was a little bit of a help to you. And again, if you have some tips to share with me, I sure would love it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.